Alright, Shalom. I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahasham Yahushai, double honor to the apostles of Great Millstone that rule well. Peace and blessings to the elect of the nation of Israel. Alright, this is one from the Great Millstone camp in Trinidad. This 1 Peter chapter 4 verse 1. It says, "For as much then as Yahushai had suffered for us in the flesh, arm yourselves likewise with the same mind. For he that had suffered in the flesh had ceased from sin, that he no longer should live the rest of his time in the flesh, unto the lusts of men, but to the will of the Most High." You understand? So what he say in verse 1? They say, "For as much then as Yahushua had suffered for us in the flesh, arm yourselves likewise with the same mind." Now let me look up that word arm. The word arm, it means what? To arm, to furnish. It comes from the Greek word
Strong's G 3695 hoplizo.
Alright, haplizo, and it means to arm, to furnish with arms, to provide. Alright, to furnish oneself with a thing. You understand? Meaning you're covering yourself with that mindset where Yahushai had. You understand? You're furnishing yourself with the mindset that Yahushai had to fight this evil world where we living in. Because the world where we living in is evil. You understand? The world that we living in is evil. It says what? Metaphor take on the same mind. Alright, let me see if I go into the Greek. If it this come from the Greek.
Strong's G 3696 hoplon.
Hop, alright, hoplon, and it means any tool or implement for preparing a thing. Alright, arms used in warfare, weapons, an instrument. Alright, and what is the instrument? The instrument is this word. Alright, I will go and get that precept just now. Let me read it over. 1 Peter 4:1. It says, "For as much then as Yahushua had suffered for us in the flesh." Who's the us? The Israelites, namely the elect. Arm yourselves, meaning furnish yourselves. Make that be fully covered in your mind that this is what you had to go through. Alright? Arm yourselves likewise with the same mind. For he that had suffered in the flesh had ceased from sin, because he stopped sinning. He sitteth at the right hand of the Heavenly Father right now. You understand? That is where he is. But then when you look up the meaning of the word arm, alright, it comes from the root word etymology hoplon, which means to do what? To prepare yourself for the battle, basically for war. Alright, you're arming yourself for war. Because what the scripture say in Ephesians chapter 6 and verse 10, it says, "Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might. Put on the whole armor of the Most High, that he may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil." Alright, let me look up that word wiles. Alright, the wiles come from the Greek word methodeia, and one method, the methods. That way you get the word method from. The methods that the devil has used. Alright, it means what? Cunning, arts, deceit, craft, trickery. Alright, the trickery, the deceit, the craft, or the cunning arts of the devil. Alright,
Strong's G 3180 methodia.
So like I say, methodeia is methodia. Alright, that is it. That is the wiles of the devil. Alright, so you have to put on the whole armor of the Lord. So let me see what is the armor of the Lord. Alright, verse 12, it says, "For we wrestle not against flesh and blood." Alright, we don't fight Esau carnally. We don't fight the spiritual entity Satan carnally. Alright, this is not a freaking carnal fight. We had a fight. We had to go and suit up and kit up and put on boxing gloves to go and fight. You know, it's a spiritual war. Let me look up that word wrestle. You know, the script what they say, words is we stuck on trade. Alright, that we stuck on trade. The Greek word palai.
Strong's G 3823. Pale.
Palais.
Pale.
Alright, palais. Wrestling, a contest between two in which each endeavors to throw the other, and which is decided when the victor is able to hold his opponent down with his hand upon his neck. Alright? This is what we're looking for, to hold your opponent down with your hand upon the neck. You know? Let me read it over. Say for we wrestle, second Ephesians 6 and 12, for we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities. Now, now when we look what we fighting against, what we would wrestle mean, alright? It comes from the Greek pale, I believe. I'm gonna play it over.
Strong's G 3823. Pale.
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 Alright, pale. And it means what? Wrestling. A contest between two. Alright? Who is the two? That is the elect and the so-called white race, which being ruled by the so-called the so-called white race, which being ruled by the spiritual entity Satan. Them in league with each other, and the elect in league with Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, which Yahweh is in control of both good and evil. You understand? So this is the contest, is wrestling, a contest between two. So that is the battle, alright, in which each endeavors to throw the other, and which is decided when the victor is able to hold his opponent down with his hand upon his neck. Alright? To hold your opponent down with his hand upon his neck. Because that is ultimately what we're going to do to the fucking wicked. Alright? And ultimately, the spiritual entity Satan, we go and physically hold him down with your hand upon his neck. But in a spiritual sense, that is what we will do. We'll bring him to naught. Just like how Yahushua brought him to naught. Very soon. You understand? Because he had dominion over. He had dominion over the flesh. You know? Let me get that precept there. Just know, just bear with me there. It say hold your opponent down with your hand upon your neck, right? Psalms 18 verse, let me see some. Alright, Psalms 18. I'll read from verse 37. It says, I have pursued mine enemies and overtaken them. Neither did I return again till they were consumed. I have wounded them that they were not able to rise. They are fallen under my feet. For thou hast girded me with strength. Alright? Unto the battle, which is what we're doing right now. Thou hast subdued under me those that rose up against me. Thou hast also given me the necks of my enemies, that I might destroy them that hate me. You understand? So now, when you go back into when they say what we wrestle not against flesh and blood, when you look up the meaning of the word wrestle, this is where you get. You see a contest between two in which each endeavors to throw the other, and which is decided when the victor is able to hold the opponent down with his hand upon his neck. And that is what we're going to do. Just like how King David said. You understand? That is what we're going to do to the so-called white man. That is what we're going to do to ultimately we're going to put Satan by the will and power you have about Hashem Yahushua, the spiritual entity Satan going to be under the elect's feet. You understand? That is what we're going on. So now, going back, Ephesians 6 and 12, it says, for we wrestle not against flesh and blood. So there is not what we're fighting against. It says, but against principalities and against powers. That is these spiritual entities, these unclean spirits will just fuck with you on a day-to-day basis. It says, and against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world. So it have people, alright, in this current system, ruling in darkness and not in light. What it does to pass off the light, the darkness as light, alright, and try to make you feel that you're in the correct thing when you're following them, but it's off. It says, what against the rulers of the darkness of this world, and those people are the Edomites that the Bible speaks of. Them is the rulers of the darkness of this world, mainly the elites, against spiritual wickedness in high places. Because just like how Balaam and Balak, alright, what they wanted to do spiritually, F up Israel, to cast a curse on them, so that they ain't going to see the way, you know, curse these people. That what the king called the man to tell him to do, curse them for me. Spiritual wickedness. Now these elites, just practice the same fucking thing. You understand? In high places, why I say in high places? The quite up, the up to the heavens, you know? The up to the heavens, the high up, the exalted. And that is who? That is Esau. Because who set the nest among the stars? The so-called white man. It tells you that in Obadiah. My guy, Obadiah chapter 1 verse 3. It says, the pride of thine heart hath deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, whose habitation is high. Alright, it says whose habitation is high. Spiritual wickedness in high places. Now let me see who this talking about. Obadiah chapter 1 verse 1. It says, the vision of Obadiah, thus saith the Lord power concerning Edom. We have heard in a rumor from Yahweh, an ambassador is sent among the heathen. Arise ye, and let us rise up against her in battle. Alright, so this is concerning Edom. So now jumping back to verse 3, it says, the pride of thine heart hath deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, whose habitation is high. Spiritual wickedness in high places, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? Thou shalt, though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars. Alright, that is actually your outer your international space stations and your weaponry. Alright, where you have out there in the out of the Earth's atmosphere. You understand? That is what you're talking about. Because you look up the meaning of the word nest. Say, though thou set thy nest among the stars, it says what? Quan, alright, Quan, alright, and it nest, alright, it means nest, nest of bird, cells like nests in Noah's Ark, alright, just know it. Cane, contraction from boom, sometimes the chamber dwelling nest room. Wait, say weapons, just now we're going more. primitive root, you know, Canaan, Quanan. Uh, there's no. We talk about the weapons, boy. Yes, no?